Alright, so we are here to talk about the new World of Warcraft expansion, Mists of Pandaria. Apparently Blizzard thought that it would be a wonderful idea to base their next expansion on pandas. Yeah, pandas. Panda bears. Okay, so personally, I think that they released this expansion too early. I mean, what, has Kata only been out for like a year? Not even. There are some cool things about this expansion though. Like the new class, the monk, that looks pretty cool. Currently, the races that can be monks are humans, dwarfs, gnomes, nightelfs, orcs, trolls, taurens, undead, blood elves, and those blue guys on the Alliance. I don't know what they're called. Oh yeah, and pandas. So basically anything but goblins and worgens. Okay, so apparently monks use their hands and feet to basically kick the shit out of people, then hit them with a giant stick. Monks can use cloth and leather. The weapons that monks can use are fist weapons, one-handed axes, one-handed maces, one-handed swords, polearms, and staves. Some of the monk sample abilities that Blizzard has released on their website is spinning, crane kick, it's an instant cast. You spin while kicking in the air, dealing physical damage every 1 second to all nearby enemies within 8 yards. Movement speed is reduced by 30%, lasts 6 seconds. So that's basically an AoE attack. Another sample ability that Blizzard has released is roll. It costs 50 chi and you roll a short distance. The last ability that they released is called Statue of the Jade Serpent. It is a 5-second cast. You summon a statue at the target location. Any time you deal damage, a nearby friendly target within 20 yards of the statue will be healed. You can have up to 3 Jade Dragon statues active at a time, so, I guess that's probably a healer spell. Alright, now it's time to talk about the pandas. Pandarians can be monks, hunters, mages, priests, rogues, shamans, and warriors. The Pandarians cannot be death knights, paladins, druids, or warlocks, which is kinda dumb, cause my main's a pally and I wanna change him to a Pandarian. The Pandarian racial traits are Epicurean, I don't know how to say that, except it increases the stat benefits from food by 100%. Then Gourmand, it increases your cooking skill by 15. Inner Peace, your rested experience bonus lasts twice as long. Bouncy, you take 50% less damage from falling. And last but not least, Quaking Palm, you touch a secret pressure point on an enemy target, putting it to sleep for 3 seconds. I don't know. These are okay, except I think your rested XP bonus lasts twice as long. Well, I think that that's kind of stupid because Pandarians will get to level 90 before, like, the other races do. Okay, so they added the pet battle system, which is really, really stupid. Apparently, all your pets, you can, like, level them up, and they have abilities and stuff. And that I thought was okay, that's kind of cool. And then they said you can go out into the wild and catch or battle against wild pets and capture them for yourself. And it's turn-based combat. I'm like, wait, what? This is like Pokemon in World of Warcraft. It's like, no, that's just stupid. Now I'm just going to kind of read the description of all the new zones. So you can kind of skip by this if you don't want to hear about it, except I'm still going to do it because some people might. So, the Wandering Isle. Separated from Pandaria for millennia, the Wandering Isle menders the ocean of Azeroth. When the weather changes unexpectedly on the isle and it begins erratically spiraling toward the maelstrom, the elders of the Temple of Five Dawns request the aid of 4 elemental spirits to unravel the mystery. Heroes must figure out the cause of the land's illness before the entire island plunges into the abyss. Okay, that's cool. The Jade Forest. After the devastating naval battle, survivors from both the Horde and Alliance wash up onto the tree-lined shores of the Jade Forest. Surrounded by wilderness, they must form alliances with the natives if they wish to survive. Along the way, they meet the Pandarian, along with some of the greater powers that protect and shape Pandaria. Cool. The Valley of Four Winds, a tranquil plain of lush farmland bordered by the dense, mysterious jungles along the south and impassable mountains to the north. The valley is considered the breadbasket of Pandaria, but the year's harvest is in jeopardy and a terrible malice has overcome the Pandarian that live along the coast. The valley is also the home of the legendary Storm Stout Brewery, where Chen Stormsnout and his niece Lily hope to journey to discover the whereabouts of their long-lost ancestors. Okay, what is this, like Kung Fu Panda? This is... okay. Kunla Summit. Atop the high, frigid northern peaks of the Kunla Summit looms the Temple of the Tiger, an ancient training ground protected by an elite force of martial priests along with the spirit of the White Tiger itself. Deeper into the mountains is the hideout of the Shandu Pan, a mysterious order charged with protecting the Pandarian from the dark things buried beneath its surface. When the isolated people of Kunla are threatened by marauders from the west and Zandalari troll menace invading its northern shores, they turn to the Alliance and Horde for help. Okay then. Town along the steppes, separated from the rest of Pandaria by a great wall, the rampaging manted people of the town-long wastes devour everything in their path in order to build their own crystalline empire of ruthless warriors and scheming feudal gods. The Pandarian are left reeling when the Manded's 1,000-year cycle of aggression kicks off 100 years too early and their greatest warriors burst through the Great Wall. The Barangurlud Pandarian must now face the worst swarm in recorded history while trying to isolate the cause of the Manded's erratic behavior. Val of Eternal Blossoms. The ancient seat of the Pandarian Empire has been hidden for generations, shrouded in the mists of and walled off by impassable mountains. The waters of the Val are believed to have mystical powers, which has attracted the attention of ancient enemies as well as power-hungry factions within the Alliance and Horde. What secrets lie buried below this mystical font of power? Okay, that's interesting. Challenge mode dungeons. I'm not really going to go that in depth with this, except all that I have to say is it's pretty much dungeons that you try to do in like a time limit, or you just get timed, like when you complete the dungeon it's going to say like you did this in like 27 minutes, so you get like a bronze medal or something, and then the faster you do it, the better rewards you get and more valor points. After spending a couple days reading about the new expansion, Mists of Pandaria, I am actually excited for the expansion now, because, well, anything's better than Kata, and I will probably change my shaman or mage into a Pandarian, because pandas are frickin' awesome. So, yeah, that's it. For more information on Mists of Pandaria, go somewhere else. Later, subscribe, thumbs up the video, and comment down below.